Hello everyone, Lori with Spark and Rose Paper Company, here with another, this one's a Christmas junk journal from an altered book. The book is a really beautiful green color, have a little embellishment on the front, the word love, charm, and some buttons and bling hanging from a green binder clip. The book is called Time and Time Again. It's from 1953. I did reinforce the corners with some metal corners. And let's go ahead and just dive in, shall we? The book itself is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches with a 3/4 inch spine, or approximately an inch after everything's said and done. I did a little glassine bag on the inside with a little tag, a Christmas Santa tag, with some little string, fancy string on it. Used one of the book pages, some music paper, some ledger paper, and added some little paper, decorative paper to that one. Index card, coffee dyed. The paper line that I used for the most part was from Craftsmith. And I think it's just called Old Time Christmas. The paper is a little textured. It feels very cool. This page has got a little embellished paper clip and some notes paper so you can make some notes. Doily. The other papers that I've used are actually from close to my heart from a long time ago, and this inside of them I ran them through the printer and used a printable from Ephemeras Vintage Garden of a coffee stained line paper. So a little glassine bag with a little card inside of it, another coffee dyed index card. All of the little pieces are sewn on the side here, all the little tuck spots. That one's one that's supposed to look like, oops, upside down, Lori. Christmas postcard. And this is from a pad of paper that's for calendaring items. Put a envelope in the center with a line paper from a journal, folded in half. The other side of that, I thought it kind of looked neat, Christmassy a little bit, kind of weird, but yeah. Another little tuck spot. I didn't put anything in every tuck spot because then it would be crazy big. This one's a little tag, Merry and Bright, with some real thick cording on it, along with the eyelash trim with some bling on it. The other side of that bag with a little stocking, a little tab on it, something to grab. Stockings. More of that printable from Ephemeras. Thank you, Debbie Ann, for that freebie. This is a doily. A little tuck spot here. Just put some different paper in it, something to write on. You choose what you want to do with it. So, the other side of the ledger paper. And this paper, I did put a dot grid on the back side of it. I don't know if you can really see that. It's very light. I need lines to be able to figure out where to write things. This is a page from the book. This has the date that it was printed and the author. A little tuck spot there. The other side I just put in a little card that's got a wish list. Everything's used a little edge with the vintage. Oh, actually, maybe it's the T from Tim Holtz. Another page from the paper, or from the book, I'm sorry. That is the beginning of my second signature. Each signature has 28 pages and 3 doilies and 3 bags and 3 envelopes. It's some more paper that's just from my stash. It's got some more dot grid on it. Different little doily, a little heart-shaped one. It was red. I thought it kind of went along with it. More of that other kind of paper. Thank you, Debbie Ephemeras Vintage Garden. This glassine bag has just a little ornament kind of card in it, and one more of those with the trees on it, I guess what those are. I added in a little candy cane paper clip here to kind of hold in this card. Did a little edge punching, looked kind of appropriate for the time of year. Different kind of ledger paper. Some note paper that just is for writing things down, and kind of thought it was fun. Kind of went along with the holiday theme. This paper is just lined. It's got some little quotes on it, birds, I don't know, kind of fit in the envelope. Lots of things could fit in that envelope. The other side of that note paper, flip out portion of that ledger paper, it's pretty long. It's just something to put in the tuck spot there. Another tuck on that side. Just some paper inside that little glassine bag. The other side of that paper with the printable from Debbie doily, another dot grid, and the other end of that page from the book. Just a card to write on up in that top tuck. It's a doily and another piece. Put more on the other side. I kind of liked how this one went along with it. It's not standard Christmas green, but I kind of liked how it looked. More of that from Debbie Ann. I think that was the end of my second signature. I didn't mention that. So, another just a notepad that had a remember it later, and paper did a little, created a little bottom tuck here with the punch, some notepad paper, another page from the book, just some paper that I thought looked kind of Christmas-like. Dot grid again. Another combo of ledger paper and a little bit of pattern paper, and then I created that little area you can either write or stick some pictures. A little red glassine bag with, well, did I get that in frame? A little card. Terrible about staying in frame, I apologize, people. Tuck spot there, and one on the other side. Be merry. It's a good idea, right? A little punching on the edge of that one. Put a different paper inside this one. It's big, but it's just some pattern paper. It has some reindeer that are jumping in circles, I guess. But it's large. And great place to write something down. Tuck it in. Just shows you just how much you can get into these envelopes. They're pretty large. I made them from patterned paper as well. Tuck spot here with just some cards to write on. I did do that little stamping on the back with the corrugated cardboard. I actually had thought of that one up myself, but I can't remember who it was that taught me to seal it first. What a difference that made. I stopped going through as much. Just a little tag inside this little part of the envelope. A lot more could go in these envelopes. Other side of the ledger paper, more dot grid on this paper, piece of the book, red heart doily. The other side of that one with the, this one's got a several pages from a shopping list that you could use. Oop, almost to the end. There's the other side of that one, a Christmas tree. The other side of that one, and then more of Debbie's lined printable on that paper, and that's the end of the book. So it's not, I didn't create any kind of a closure. It's not very thick. I suppose if you added more to it, you might need to add a closure, but that's about it. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.